I think progress motivates me the most. When I see my development or something I created to come to life and evolve in front of me, then that's very gratifying, and it absorbs me to do more, and it's difficult to stop. Since I was a kid, I've played football, but I also play video games, I read books, and also play board games. And then me and my wife started to work on our own board game, and nowadays I'm also drawing quite a bit. I like to work at Eficode because I truly feel like I can choose my own projects, and I can really focus on something that I find interesting. The idea for DevOps came when a good friend of mine and an ex-colleague who works as a designer attended one of our internal DevOps for Dummies trainings, but she thought it was very, very technical, and after the training she was like, I don't understand this, I'm not sure if I'm more confused than before the training. Then I was like, what if I could do something? Maybe a comic about, DevOps practices. So I did a very short, 1 or 2 page, A4 page sketches. And then we have this unicorn stable where we can present our ideas. The first 2 comments that I got was, I absolutely love this idea, and what do you need to make this happen? One specific comment that changed the whole flow of the comic was when Lapa, our chief marketing officer, said that, what if I did something like what Don Rosa does with his Donald Duck comics? Very detailed, and there's stuff happening in the background, and it was so out of my scope back then, and I was like, yeah, I could do that. Obstacles don't matter if you can get over them. The primary goal is to be educative, and the second primary goal is to be funny. I was really glad that some people said that some jokes in the comic actually made them laugh out loud. So, so that's always reassuring and makes me happy that I made someone else happy. Well, I joined in as a DevOps consultant in 2016, but I initially did only basically test automation work for a while. Then quite quickly I took up an open source project, which is to create and maintain a plugin for Jenkins. And I also did my master's thesis around that. From test automation, I started to take out more CI/CD pipeline development. And now for the past year or so, I've been diving into the cloud realm with AWS. And also we have the Eficode Academy, and I'm one of the trainers for Robot Framework and Jenkins. So I create and maintain the course materials and teach the courses. Well, apart from comic design, those are my work tasks or roles. The happiest moment of my life would be when my son was born. Well, obviously. He's very happy in general. He learns something new every day, and it's very exciting to be with him. And the plan for the parental leave is to just spend a lot of time with my son and play with him and take him to places, and if I have time, I'll draw comics as well.